Hey, Coco. So things seem pretty calm right now. We have been having a lot of wind, as you can see. A lot of stuff has been blown all over the place. The wind has been crazy. Looks like the daffodils are riding out the wind okay. It was 70 degrees today, and we are going to have a low of 30 degrees tonight. So it's that extreme change in temperature, that extreme change from high to low temperatures and pressures, and all the cold air meeting with the warm air is what causes these winds and what makes a perfect storm for a tornado. So we have just been staying in day, and actually Jared was out working on the root cellar in the wind. I was staying in today. I'm gonna sit down here so I can keep my phone plugged in. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of update what's going on here on the farm, or in the farmhouse. This week was kind of crazy. We had a lot of sickness in our home. I'm sure that you guys have probably been experiencing the same thing with spring. We've had coughs, and then I actually had some sort of weird flu bug. It's always fun to be pregnant and have the flu. Not. So anyway, thus the quick update, and still working on a video for you guys. I was actually working on the mudroom entryway laundry room. That's such a long name. Makeover today, and wanted to give you guys a little update on that. But back to the tornado update. This would be our first ever tornado watch since we've lived in Missouri. And we obviously knew that coming here when we moved here, and we chose to move here anyway. It's funny when you talk to native Missourians or people who've lived here for a long time, they don't make it such a big deal, and they're definitely not afraid of it. And you know, one thing we thought of when we bought this house is, well, it's been here for over 100 years, and so it's still standing, and that must be a pretty good sign. So interesting. But that being said, there are tornadoes still. There's actually a tornado. Sorry, the dogs are barking and playing. There's a tornado that's down, I believe, in Arkansas, which is right below our state, and I believe there's also one in the state above. So that being said, this whole Midwest area is on a tornado watch, and that's pretty unnerving. So sorry, I'm like right by the door and the dogs are playing. Silly puppies. So that is really one motivating factor for us to get our root cellar finished. That's why Jared was working on that today. We don't currently have like a basement or a safety shelter on our property, which is really, nerve-wracking if you're thinking about tornadoes. We do have a crawl space, a space under our house that we pretty much could take our family if we needed to, but it's just one big motivating factor for us to get that root cellar done. That being said, like I said, we are pretty confident and have a lot of faith that we'll be okay, but we always want to be prepared, and you do always want to have a backup plan if something like that does happen. So that's something that we're really thinking about lately, and what we would do in that situation. That being said, too, there are safety shelters and safety places that you can go in your local area to ride out a storm if you need to. So don't be too scared for us. We will be okay. But yeah, preparedness is a good thing. I talk a lot about on the channel being self-sufficient, and I think that that self-sufficiency, for anybody, but especially for a homemaker, is something that is important, and to be able to be as self-reliant as possible and prepared for situations that may arise. But that being said, let me show you what's going on in the entryway in the mudroom. So I've been in there painting today. I was actually painting when Jared came in and said, hey, there's a tornado watch going on. This week let's see if I can get this turned around. Okay, this week we put up the rest of the flooring. If you've been following along with me, we are redoing this laundry room. It's really a mess right now, guys. Laundry room / entryway. And so I've got the paint going on here. This is going to be where either the hall tree or wall tree, is that what it's called? Where you hang your coats up is going to go, or where we're going to have a wardrobe. Of course, this is the laundry machines, and we've put up this tongue and groove flooring on the wall, and we are in the process of painting it. And then there's going to be a trim piece that goes up here with pegs that we can hang things on. But check out this painted, not stenciling, but more of my painted wall design. I'm almost finished putting that up. That did take quite some time. It does take some time, and I knew it would, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it anyway, so I really love how that's turning out. It's really pretty. And I was really debating on whether or not to paint this part, this green, maybe go darker. So, but the piece that's going to appear is going to be a dark wood, which matches the rest of the house. Let me know if you think this should go green or if it should stay the same white color, but that's what's going on in here. I can't wait to put this room back together, because now that I've taken it apart, my family is really loving living in chaos. But anyway, everyone's got to go through projects, right? You have to make it crazy before you can make it beautiful. Another exciting thing is that I ordered some fabric, and I loved taking a poll on YouTube and also on Facebook. Thank you so much for everyone who participated in that poll and voted on fabrics. So let me show you what I got today. I will, this will give you a clue as to which fabrics I actually chose. This came in today from Etsy. And when I put the final video up on YouTube of the curtains that I'm making and everything, I will put a link so you can find where I sourced my fabrics from. But I just went with this grain sack fabric for the curtain right below the washing machine. And I decided to go with something a little bit more neutral, something just a little bit more simple. These stripes right here, because of the design that's going on the wall. I just didn't want there to be too much, because I did choose a really exciting floral to go. There's going to be a shelf above the washer and dryer that has a little curtain hanging down, and that is where the busy floral is going to be. So that floral is what's going to tie this green to this yellow. Hopefully that looks really good. And you know what? I was even thinking this yellow might look really good with this fireplace mantle back here. So I think if I have some extra, maybe I'll try making some curtains to go up in these windows, just decorative. Not because I really want to cover the windows. I actually like the light, but that would be fun. So yeah, that's the video that I'm working on next. You guys can look forward to some more updates in the entryway. I think I underestimated how much time this DIY would take. Just life gets in the way, being pregnant, having kids, having sickness. But you know, we're just normal people like you, and life happens. You get sick and we get busy, but the projects are still going forward. So anyway, I would love to know what's going on with you guys. Let me know what you guys think about the fabric, what you think about some of the upcoming projects. And I've also really loved talking to some of you guys about meal planning. And to be totally honest, I think I'll save that for another conversation in the future. But it's given me a lot to think about, and I have some inspiring thoughts I think I will share for a video later on. But Prayers for those who are going through tornadoes, watches, and tornadoes on the ground right now. That's pretty serious stuff. So really keep that in your heart, and prayers for them, and prayers for everyone, and prayers for you. So wherever you are, I hope you had a fabulous week, and I hope you make it a fabulous weekend spending time with your family. And we'll catch you next time. Love you lots.